Welcome back to Project Pack 3. This is part 6, and we're going to add a couple more ribbons here. My name is Rick.
Hi, I'm Maria, and you can see I have chosen which ribbon I want to work with. I want to make the ribbon go over the other part, and I'm going to start with some nice, simple orbs. I think that so much could be done with just really enjoying the whole process of drawing orbs. These are going right down the middle of this ribbon, almost kissing, not quite.
And I like to notice how Maria will retrace at least 1.5, she'll go around 1.5 times at least, really re-emphasizing that line and pulling that all together.
So I'm going behind those toodles here and taking my time. And this is not speeded up or anything. This is real time, so you can see it goes at a pretty good clip. You're focused on just those shapes going through the ribbons.
And so now we're going to just sort of tie these together with some little bits of sinew aura here or something.
It's actually 4 strokes of the pen. It's almost like it's stitched together, beads that are stitched together with 4 strands of thread. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can get that. You can even count it off if you want. But even like down at the bottom there, it's okay if there's 3. There's no mistakes.
So now we're going to just nestle in another row of these orbs.
Oh, they just fit so nicely in there, and it's tucked in like, what's that beadwork, Rick?
Peyote stitch.
Oh, peyote stitch. Rick's a much better beader than I am because he did a lot of peyote stitch on his flutes way back when, and he was really good at it. They were beautiful.
So just nestle those in there. Do it on both sides.
We don't have to do any counting on this
Right.
peyote, right? So pretty simple. So this is like an organized tipple, right?
Yeah, you could
Sorta.
say that.
Yeah, because usually tipple's pretty random. Now you can see how I'm making these a little bigger to
accommodate that space there.
right,
Yeah.
right. But it makes it have like it pops out at you, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of cool.
got character.
So again, we're going to put those threads between. You can see them. It's sort of holding it together. It's like it's on some sort of a netting, right? It's kind of cool.
And there's a good rhythm on here. So there's a rhythm to the pattern, and there's also a ribbon to tangling it as well.
So again, I'm going to go all the way around. I'd like to add that edging to my ribbon, give it that hold it together kind of feeling.
And again, sort of maintaining a sense of similar space there.
And if you look really closely, I'm sort of, when I'm doing the aura, I tend to be a little more heavy-handed.
So here, this is a really neat effect of having some good contrast in there.
Just adding some black to the right sides of each of these orbs. Little crescent moon shape.
An actual crescent moon
Yeah,
in this case.
a real crescent moon.
That makes such a difference.
Yeah, I call this adding love. When you go back and redefine things, and adding some special touches that maybe you don't see in the original step outs, or I like to do that.
Nice. Okay, let's do another one. Pick another piece here.
This is another piece. It's going to be the back side of that ribbon when it twists and goes under. And again, we're going to work with orbs, but this time these orbs are going to be big honking orbs, and they're They're really cool. They're going to almost go to the edge. You can see how they're just sort of floating in between, a little bit of space between the orbs.
Again, that restating the line when she does that. Right down to the little tiny ones.
The little tiny, tiny ones. So these are going to be held together with just a single filament or a
Strand
string
or
or a strand.
Pot
Like-
beads.
Yeah,
Or,
like pop beads or pearls, like a necklace of pearls. A little bit different than the last one. And I believe we're going to have ore right around here. Kind of,
so you're bringing it in so the aura goes to a point on each one.
yeah.
Sort of a really cool effect. So just focus on each one right to the point, and then where that ends, the next one starts. And just go around one side and go around the next side.
So it's sort of like putting a bezel around the stone.
Yeah,
Yeah. Is that how you say it? Bezel or bezel?
a bezel.
Bezel.
Bezel. Pizzelles, that's
That's a cookie. Okay, so now we're going to add something a little different. We're going to add like a triangular shape between the jewels there, the little gems, and adds a kind of a bracelet-y sort of look to it. Gives it more gravitas, huh?
and then again, just do that all the way along both sides of the ribbon. And I really like what she's doing here, because by adding that, sort of like it's using rounding basically between those shapes,
That's what it is.
and
yeah.
filling it in really sets it off. So all of a sudden those little protrusions have a presence that they didn't have before. So it's like a really wonderful use of rounding and contrast all rolled into one.
We're calling these ribbons, but actually they could be anything. Anything you want them to be. They could be tiaras or bracelets or
Yeah,
anything.
necklaces.
Take your time on this. It feels good to just kind of add that black. And then at the end, you just do your aura all around.
So
Hold it
do
all
it up
together.
one side and up the other side, or down the other side. And now we know what the other side of that ribbon that we did at the beginning looks like.
Right. When you flip it over. Yeah. Very-
Awesome.
Very cool.
So that's part 6. We will see you shortly in part 7 and do another ribbon. Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.